Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome. Today I'm here at Disney's Art of Animation Resort and I'm here to give you a full resort and room tour. So let's get started. I'm in the parking lot. It's a hot one, y'all. It is like in the 90s today. So I'm looking a little rough, but that is okay. So let's get started with today's tour. So Art of Animation opened up in 2012 and there are 4 sections to this resort. There is the car section, the Little Mermaid section, the Lion King section, and the Finding Nemo section. Now we will be talking more about these rooms later, but just a heads up that the Little Mermaid rooms are the only rooms here at this resort that are going to be your standard room. All the other rooms here are styled as family suites, including a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom room with a living room and kitchenette. So keep that in mind when you are looking for hotels to stay here. Everyone, so we have walked into the lobby now. Here to your left is also the check-in desk. If you choose not to do mobile check-in, this is where you're gonna go. I think this lobby looks so cool. Continuing down from check-in is going to be this resort's gift shop and their quick service dining location straight ahead. We'll go check those out in a second, but just want to show you over here. To your left is going to be the transportation. This is where you're going to be able to take your buses over to the Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, any of the water parks, Disney Springs, Hollywood Studios, and EPCOT. You also have a business center here with some computers if you need, and of course the Disney Vacation Club. To your right is where the guest rooms are and the main pool, but we will go over there in a little bit, including the arcade and the bathrooms. But let's go check out Ink and Paint Shop, which is the only merch location here and the only dining location known as Landscape of Flavor. So like any other gift shop here at the Disney resorts, this one is pretty basic. You're gonna get most of that Disney merch that you have been looking for, last minute things here. So let's just take a look. This first side is really where you're gonna find all your merch, this left side of the gift shop. Right now they do have a lot of 100th merch because the Walt Disney Company is celebrating their 100th anniversary. Over here on the right side of the gift shop, you're going to find some more merch aimed more towards kids. You're also gonna find some merch that is exclusive to this resort. I'm actually low-key obsessed with these ears. I think these ears are literally so fun. They are Art of Animation ears and they are $44.99 because they are by Loungefly. You're also gonna have your sundries section. So you've got snack foods here, some popcorn and some other snacks. And then here's a little section for things that you may have forgotten to pack for your trip, including deodorant, pads, tampons, Ziploc bags, Advil, Dramamine, etc. Exiting from the gift shop, we are going to Landscape of Flavors. This is the only dining location here at this resort. So let's go take a look. They are open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can mobile order here. And this is going to be like your basic Disney quick service location that you'll see at most resorts. You're gonna have chicken tenders, burgers, french fries, pizza, all that fun jazz. Here they have some more of specialty options like tandoori chicken, braised beef, seared salmon, sesame chicken stir fried, which I think is kind of unique, and a lot of resorts have that right now. Over here is your pizza and pasta station. This is where you can get mac and cheese, which I highly recommend. I had it and it was delish. And then over here is the grill section. This is where you're gonna get your burgers, your chicken tenders, your chicken sandwiches, and of course, french fries. Section, they're gonna have bottled beverages. They're going to have ice cream, including Mickey bars and Mickey ice cream sandwiches. You're gonna have some other sweet treats. And then over here is sort of your grab and go section. So if you're just looking for something small, not something huge or greasy, here is kind of that section for you. So there's the pastries and desserts section, and this is gonna have your muffins, your danishes, your cinnamon rolls, coffee cake, etc. And in this cooler section here, you're gonna have salads, yogurts, fresh fruit, and sandwiches, along with an assortment of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Here's your station to pick up condiments and to grab your drinks. They do offer the refillable mugs here. The refillable mugs are currently $21.99. That price can fluctuate, probably going up. So here you go, you have your Coke products, ice and water, and of course they're gonna have Joffrey's coffee and tea options for you as well. Overall, I think this is a great dining location. It's huge, there's a lot of options. If you're really just looking to hang out at your resort, you're not going to the parks, you don't want to go to Disney Springs, honestly, it's just a great place to grab something quick to eat. And as a reminder, it is the only dining location here besides the pool bar, which has just like snacky foods, like pretzels. So let's continue on with our tour. We're gonna go outside from the cafeteria and we're gonna go over and check out the big pool and Finding Nemo section. So let's go. Off of the main lobby is going to be the big blue pool, and this is the large swimming pool at this resort. It's also in the Finding Nemo section. So as you guys can see, this is a huge pool. Over in the distance, and we'll get closer to it in a minute, is the splash pad area for little kids. But here's kind of a good look at this pool area. I also want to show you guys the recreational activities that are happening here. This changes monthly, but here you can kind of see what's going on. And this pool is open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Let's just take a quick look at the drop off, which is the pool bar and only other location here on property where you can get something to drink and eat. Let's take a look at their menu. I absolutely love the theming of this resort. I think it is probably the most Disney resort you're gonna find here at Walt Disney World. If you have little kids, this is probably also the most kid-friendly resort here on property. There is so much for little kids to do. Like if I was still a little kid, I would be obsessing over this resort. But it's just so cute and I simply love it. So let's go check out the car section. There is a pool over here. There are some garden games. So let's go check it out. So here are those yard games I was talking about. You guys can play beanbags, checkers, Connect 4. But here we are entering the Cars area, aka Radiator Springs. Throughout this area of the resort, you're going to see some of your favorite friends from Disney Pixar's Cars movie that are great photo ops. Like I said, I literally love the theming, and this is probably my favorite section. And Cars isn't even my favorite Pixar movie, but this section is just so well done, and I simply love it. Now, this is not my first time staying here at this resort. I did stay here back in 2021, and we actually were given an upgrade to a Cars suite. So unlike other value resorts, this has the family suite, so you're actually going to be inside. You're not going to enter your room from the outside, and these are all 1 bedroom, 2 bathroom rooms. So that's something to kind of keep in mind when you're planning your trip. I'll talk more about the Little Mermaid rooms when we go do our room tour, but I will tell you that if you are a family of 4 or more, I would highly, and want to stay at this resort, I would highly recommend checking out the family suites. That's going to be these buildings right through here, because that's where you're going to get a little more room for you and your family. The standard rooms are not as big. They do have 2 queen beds in them, but they're so tiny and they are reminiscent of any other tiny little value resort you might find here at Walt Disney World. Here is a smaller pool, one of 2 of the smaller pools here at this resort, and this is located in your car section. I literally love the theming here. As you can see, they have the car cabanas, and it's like a unique themed shape. Here's another look at some of the characters. We have Luigi and this guy who I cannot remember his name, but Luigi and his tires. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this is the building we stayed in, and we had a nice view of Radiator Springs, so really nice. And the Cozy Cone Motel, which I think is literally so cute, is where you're gonna have a bathroom and vending machines and water fountains. So let's go check out the Finding Nemo section, then we'll go check out Lion King, and then we'll go check out the Little Mermaid, and that's when we'll go do our room tour. Take a second to show you guys the resort map. So we were just here in Animation Hall, where the food court and the gift shop were. We just were over here at Cars, where we walked around this entire circle, and now we're back over here. We already looked at the pool as well, the big blue pool here, but we're gonna go walk around along this path here to show you the rest of the Finding Nemo section. We're actually gonna walk straight, and it's gonna lead you over to the skyliner section that's going to take you over to Caribbean Beach, where you're then gonna transfer over to EPCOT or Hollywood Studios. We'll go over here, we'll look at the Lion King, and then we'll finish it off here looking at the Little Mermaid. I've said it once and I will say it again, this resort is so well themed. Over here is the kitty little splash pad area with all of Nemo, his dad, and all of Nemo's little friends. And then over here is Mr. Ray. And coming up here to my left is actually the kids playground with Squirt from Finding Nemo. This is a cutie little section for the kids to run, get their energy out. And they do recommend that this play area is for kids 5 to 12 years old. Walking away from the Finding Nemo section, we are going to be approaching the Disney Skyliner and Disney's Pop Century Resort. So this Skyliner only takes you to the main hub where you can transfer over to EPCOT, Hollywood Studios. Here are a couple bathrooms as well. This is great. I personally like going to the other resorts as well, and this can take you over to Caribbean Beach, Riviera, Boardwalk, Yacht Club, Beach Club, and then you can always go over to Swan and Dolphin. I do have a really fun fact, and that is that Art of Animation was originally supposed to be the extension of Pop Century. However, Disney decided to scrap that project and start with a whole new concept for a resort, and so we were given Art of Animation. Now, Art of Animation is considered a value resort because of the amount of amenities it has and the size of the Little Mermaid rooms. However, I feel like it's in its own category simply because it's unlike any other resort you're gonna find here on property because of these family suites. Not every resort has suites. Pop Century does not have suites. So I feel like it's in its own category, especially when you talk about the price. Now, the price of the Little Mermaid rooms can be anywhere from $150 to $250, which is normal for a value resort. However, these family suites, you're not gonna find those for under $250 a night. These are gonna be upwards of $300 to $500 depending on that time of year. So when you are looking, if you see Art of Animation and it's like $370 a night for a room, yeah, that's not the Little Mermaid. That's these suites, and that's why I don't think it should be considered a value resort, simply because more than half of the rooms here aren't the standard room. They're the family suite. I'm taking you guys kind of on that jogging path that every resort has. This one connects to Pop Century. We are now entering the Lion King section, so let's go take a look. I love how all the buildings have little sketches of different characters on them. Over here, I'm pretty sure that's Dory. And over here we have Timon. Like the other two sections of this resort, you are going to find little photo ops throughout. There were a few people over here. There were a couple people taking photos, so I didn't want to show. But like over here is the man, Mufasa. And then also this is where they do their fire pit with marshmallows, and you guys can make s'mores. It's a really cute activity. I think all Disney resorts do that. So that's where their section is, right back here. Okay everyone, so we have just finished through the Lion King section. We are now making our way to the final section of this resort, aka the Little Mermaid section. Now this is the only section of the resort that feels like a value resort to me. So let's go check it out, and then we're gonna get right into our room tour. Alright everyone, so here is the third and final pool at this resort. This is here located in the Little Mermaid section. She's a decent sized pool. You have over there some bathrooms. Yeah, it's a decent sized pool. Okay everyone, so I want to give you guys a quick room tour. So here's that room tour right here. Let's do a room tour. We are here in Building 7 in the Little Mermaid rooms here at Art of Animation. So right when you enter, it is like literally, I've said this so many times, it's like any other Disney hotel in terms of the setup. So you're gonna have your 2 chairs and your table right here with this fun mirror. Y'all, look at this fun fish mirror. I think it's so cool. Like, wow. Here are your beds. These are 2 queen beds. I love the theming of this room. Like, this room is so cute. Like, we have our little fish friends here, Sebastian and Flounder. And then down here, you're gonna have your dresser with your phone, and something I think is so cool is they have the Amazon Alexa in here. This is the first time I've seen it in a room. Here is our TV and the dresser. You have your mini fridge here. Oops. And then you have like 3 drawers that are actually pretty decently sized. So if you are someone who likes to unpack, you kind of have 3 drawers to work with, which is super nice. They also have the coffee maker. This is a value resort, so you're not going to get a Keurig like at the deluxe resorts. And they have, of course, Joffrey's, some tea, and they come with a little bit of creamer. You also have your ice bucket. A place for you to kind of hang maybe your lounge flies, your purses, backpacks, anything else you might have, which this is so cute. I'm literally obsessed. Over here in the bathroom, you have this curtain that blocks off the bathroom from the rest of the room. I love it. She's so cute. And here's the bathroom. So you're gonna have that area to hang up your clothing. You're gonna have extra pillows and blankets, a hair dryer, iron and ironing board, and of course your classic Disney safe. Then you're gonna have the vanity. This is a value resort, like I said, so you're only going to get one sink, and you're also not going to get any of that H2O lotion. You're only going to get facial soap. But I love the theming of this. I think it's actually adorable. Like, wow, look at this. And then you have actually some space under here. If you had a lot of luggage, I guess you could put luggage under the sink as well. You have a mirror and then a door to the actual bathroom with your toilet, your towels, and then your shower. And the shower curtain has Miss Ariel girl on it. So cute. And when you open up the shower, it looks like you are under the sea. This is a bathtub with a shower head, so very nice. You have your H2O soaps screwed into the wall. So yeah, this is a really cute shower. Then here we just have the window, and we are in building 7. Building 7 does not look out to the parking lot, so we actually have a view of the Skyliner and Pop Century across Hourglass Lake, which is kind of cool. Overall, this room feels clean, smells clean, which is always a plus when you're staying at the Disney resorts. This is my first time staying in an actual value resort room. The last time I stayed at Art of Animation, we were put up in a suite, so it was a little different of a vibe, but this room is really cute. I'm obsessed with her. I love the Little Mermaid, and so I love the theming in this room. 2 things that I noticed right off the bat is, number 1, the rooms are so much smaller than moderate and deluxe rooms. Like, I can like spread out my legs and I can touch the dresser and I can touch the beds. There is not a lot of space between the beds, but something else I noticed is that you have space under the bed to put your luggage, which is really great and a big plus at a lot of Disney resorts. Also, this is not carpet. It's like some sort of vinyl, I think. I don't know. It looks like you're underwater. It's really cool. But I do genuinely like this room. It is smaller. I think if you're a party of 2 or 3, even 4, might be pushing it a little bit, this is a great size room. I would say though, like, if you are a family of like 4, maybe look at a moderate resort, because there's not a lot of room here. The bathroom's a little tight, but other than that, like for 2 of us, this is a great size room. So let's get back to the tour. All right, so now that I've actually stayed in the room, I do have, you know, my opinions of the room. It is so tiny. The room is so tiny. It was a little cramped. I would say definitely if you are a party of 2 or 3, like, that is a great size room for you. If you're a family of 4 or more, that room is just like not gonna work. It was very tight, even for 2 people. And the fact that there was only 1 sink actually made it a little difficult, because only 1 person could get ready at a time. We couldn't do it together because that area was just too small. If you are staying at a value resort, just know that the rooms are smaller than what you would see at like a moderate or deluxe resort, are quite bigger compared to the standard rooms of value resorts. Okay everybody, that is it of my Art of Animation resort room tour. I love this resort. I think it's absolutely adorable. It is probably one of the cutest resorts here at Disney World. If you are looking for a like full-on, I want to be in everything Disney, you know, this is the resort for you. The rooms are themed to the different movies. I mean, it's a great themed resort. My only thing about this resort that I don't really care for is how loud it is. It's a really loud resort. It's not quiet like some of the other resorts I've toured and stayed at, so keep that in mind. It's also just busier, a lot of families, a lot of kids. So if you're looking for a resort with less kids, this isn't going to be the resort for you, because this is a like kids paradise. And if you're looking for that quieter resort, maybe less kids, I would look at maybe a different resort, not Art of Animation, because like I said, a lot of kids. So with that, I'm going to end this very sweaty and very long video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments where you want me to tour next, where you'd like me to stay next, and I will see you real soon. Bye!